It's week 3 of the National Football League. And coming up, we'll see Derek Carr. He's 5th in the NFL in passing yards entering this week. It's the Saints and the Eagles. And it's coming up next on EA Sports.
Welcome in, everyone, to this presentation of the National Football League on EA Sports. Good to be with you. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson here in the booth. Greg, we got a couple of teams who love to throw the football. And you know how guys say, hey, we're not going against the other offense. We're going against the other team's defense. Greg, these star wide receivers, you know they're watching what the other guy does on the field here today.
Oh, in their minds, there's no question. They are competing against one another. And I think that's what makes this league so fun is when these guys, they know each other. They study each other. They work together in the off seasons. A lot of times they're friends, but come game day, there is no question.
It's Jake Elliott ready to get this one kicked off. And off we go from the Superdome. This taken in at the 8-yard line. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Saints coming out, and the veteran leads them. It's their quarterback, Derek Carr, 9 years with the Raiders, now year 2 with the Saints. Greg, for a man who's now 33 years old.
Last week was really all about the turnovers. He had some success throwing for 3 touchdowns. At times, the offense was really clicking and had some nice rhythm, but he has to eliminate the turnovers. Anytime that a defense can take the ball away, their odds of winning the game significantly increase. So coming into this game, can he continue to keep the good, continue to trust that passing game to score points and be aggressive on offense, and at the same time, eliminate the bad? That's going to be the key today, and if he can do that, man, this is as good an offense as we've seen in this league.
A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. Chris Olave, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 3rd down. Carr working out of the gun. To the left side, in the hands of Hill. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. The Saints will punt this one away. A fair catch taken, and they're going to start right at their own 20-yard line. So the Philadelphia offense set to take over for the first time. And they're led by their quarterback from the University of Pittsburgh. It's Kenny Pickett.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. He can continue to play that side of the ball. It's going to be a tough group to match up with.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. So here is the former Giant. It's Saquon Barkley. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup to the 24. Mario Davis there on the play. From the gun on 3rd down, here's Pickett. Looking for Campbell. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll run it here with Saquon. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. You get a look there at his numbers on the ground from a week ago. 2nd and 7. They put Campbell in motion. On 2nd down, Pickett. He finds Devontae Smith. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. From the gun is Pickett. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out?
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
The Saints offense going to take over now for the second time. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Carr. That'll be caught. It's Alvin Kamara. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 20.
That's good for the Saints. First down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
First down throw for Carr. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing.
At the 20-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Carr. Catch made right side. It's Johnson. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Carr now. That's deep for Olave. That is hard. And they're not going to catch up to him. He will score. 75 yards. Touchdown, New Orleans.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, here is Ainias Smith. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Eagles offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. They had that pick on the opening drive that led to a touchdown. So 7-0 the deficit as they get the ball back 1st and 10. This one complete to Campbell. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They run out of the gun with Barkley. And he's got it. 1st down. A pickup of 4.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'd say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down. From the shotgun, here's Pickett. Looking right side, he's got a receiver. It's Smith. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. They'll come up here 1st and 10. Pistol snap back to Pickett. There's the tight end, Grant Calcaterra. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. On the ground, this is Barkley. And he'll get 4 on this one. Down inside the 40-yard line now. Here's 3rd and 2. Now, Pickett. complete to Goddard. 18 yards on the connection. First down, Philadelphia.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
That's going to wind up incomplete, but a penalty flag is down on the play. Let's see what that's all about. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. To throw, Pickett. Off-balance throw, it's complete.
How fast things can flip. You find yourself in first and a mile after taking a penalty on first down. But that chunk play there in the passing game now gets them back in sequence with the chains and brings up a more manageable second down.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal for his team. Pickett to throw. A short throw taken in by Goddard. And they'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be second and goal. They'll run with Barkley. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up third and goal. They'll send a tight end in motion. They'll run with Barkley. And this time he's in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. It's his second touchdown of the year.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. This is fielded inside the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. On first down, Carr. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Carr to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. To throw is Carr. He sent the screen to the receiver, Wilson. Well, this play, like this drive, going backwards. A loss there on third down. A very quick 3-and-out.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
Now fair catch is taken back inside the 40. Saquon Barkley and this Eagle offense set to take over again. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. They put Campbell in motion. Pickett to throw on 1st down. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Pickett now on play action. And they're going to get him a 2nd time. He goes down again.
You can hear some boo birds coming out with some angry fans here right behind us, Mike, and rightfully so. They went from 2nd and long, which is obviously not ideal, to now 3rd and nearly impossible. I mean, it's looked about as bad as you can imagine.
Here's Pickett now. A throw on the move is caught. Wow, a pretty good comeback to say the least. Not enough for a 1st down, but a really solid pickup. And it brings us to 4th down. Here comes the Eagles punt team. Back deep for the Saints, it's Rashid Shaheed. Returnable from the 17. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. So Chris Olave and the rest of the Saints offense getting ready for their next possession. And seemingly every time they've looked his way in the 1st half, it's resulted in a big play that is borne out by those eye-popping numbers. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Carr now on 2nd down. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line. 3rd and long. Here's Carr. The open man is Wilson. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the 1st. So it'll bring up 4th down. Here's Lou Hedley now as he is on to punt for New Orleans. Wow. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The Eagles offense headed back to take over once more. They'll work in a tie game here in the 2nd quarter and get started with 1st and 10. From the gun is Pickett. He's going to run it. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the 1st down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time. It's 2nd down. Pickett to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. After that incomplete pass, we have a player shaken up. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. Now Pickett. That one caught by Smith. They get 16 on that connection. Good for an Eagles 1st down.
DeVonta Smith with a really nice job getting past the sticks, and he just continues to establish himself as one of the best young receivers in the game. He's following up back-to-back 1,000-yard seasons each of the last 2 years.
On first down, Pickett carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And the defense has it. The quarterback was on the move, starting to gain some yards, but then he lost the ball. And the fumble's recovered by the defense.
And early on, Mike, it was actually a really good job by the quarterback extending that play, getting some positive yards with his legs, but he decided not to slide and give himself up. He takes that hit, loses the ball, and now the defense takes over.
Now out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Carr. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. 2nd down and 3. Carr working out of the gun. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Back is Carr. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
At the 47-yard line.
They'll give this to Kamara, running right. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Carr. He's got his man. That's Olave. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a 1st down in this spot.
Nice catch there by Chris Olave, and I think it's been really cool to see a player turn into exactly what they thought they were getting when he was drafted in the 1st round back in 22. I mean, he's eclipsed the 1,000-yard mark each of the last 2 seasons. He is that big play weapon on the outside for Derek Carr, and as this Saints offense goes,
he is in. Juwan Johnson, touchdown Saints. What a catch and run by the tight end as he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end touchdown.
Mike, so often the tight ends are considered to be the possession guys, right? They're the guy you throw it to when you need an easy catch, you need a reliable target. But not this guy. He is a downfield weapon, and he just showed you right there what he's capable of.
On comes Blake Grupe for the PAT. He's got it. And the Saints will move out to a 14-7 lead. After the touchdown, it's Grupe to kick this one away. Here's Smith to return it. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. Our next drive getting ready to start, and we'll let you know what's coming up here later tonight. It is a good one. The Chiefs and Falcons in Atlanta. 2nd primetime appearance for the Falcons in the last 2 weeks. Then on Monday, a doubleheader comes your way. It's the Jags and the Bills in Orchard Park. Note the start time, 7:30 Eastern, followed by the Commanders and Bengals. That kicks off at the usual 8:15 starting time. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. From the shotgun, here's Pickett. This one complete to Campbell. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down. Here's Pickett. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback, in his protectors, to know he can stand tall in that pocket and wait for his receiver to break open.
And he's not going to get away. They track him down.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
And in motion is Brown. Throwing on second down. Pickett over the middle to his tight end Goddard. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down. Throwing Pickett. He's got this one complete to Goddard. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
First down, Eagles.
Pickett to throw. Open man left side is Brown. He's got it. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. Pistol snap back to Pickett. That's caught. Saquon Barkley.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
Here's 3rd and 7. They put Campbell in motion. From the gun on 3rd down, here's Pickett. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal. This will be a 38-yard attempt. Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles are back within 4 at 14-10.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Saints offense and veteran Alvin Kamara set to take over once more. And he's been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers here in the first half. This defense is going to need to find a way to key in on him because he's eating them up right now. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. Terrell Bernard, they're on the tackle. So we have reached halftime, and it's a 4-point game. As we'll send you over to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman standing by. He's got the EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We saw a strong first half from the veteran quarterback, Derek Carr. His 2 touchdown passes helped pave the way for his guys to take this lead into the intermission. These 2 teams making their way back out of their locker room, so that means we're just about set for the second half. And to bring it your way, we go back out to Mike and Greg.
Changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. He'll He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Eagles offense and Kenny Pickett getting set for their next possession. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. The Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu from the secondary on the stop. Here's 2nd and 6. That's quickly out to Smith. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Now, Pickett. That's complete. Tight end Goddard. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it. Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost him 5.
Still 1st down.
Here's Pickett now. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
Looking middle, and he's got ground.
They may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
From the gun is Pickett. Oh, that swung out wide and intercepted. Picked off by Demario Davis. What a time for a pick-6 for the defense as the other team is trying to get themselves right back in this one. The defense extends the margin with the pick-6.
Yeah, just a critical moment. You find yourself on defense, Mike, trying to hang on to this lead. And not only do you do that, you pick-6 them, and you're able to extend that lead.
Groupie now, on for the extra point. He's got it. The Saints are out to a 21-10 lead. After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. Isaiah Rodgers now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Pickett. That one is caught by Campbell. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Here's a handoff to Barkley. He'll take this for a couple, but the official signal, he has enough. 1st down. To throw. Pickett. Into space at the 45. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. Not a whole lot happening there, just a short pickup. Here's a 2nd and 9. Now Pickett. Looking right side, he's got a receiver. It's Smith. 3rd and 6. Pickett now on play action. And he's going to have to eat this one. And down he goes.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
Now, following the punt return, we have an injured player on the field. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. Carr working out of the gun. And that is incomplete.
And up until this point, this has been an incredibly efficient game from this quarterback. I mean, it's hard to think. Here we are in the 2nd half, and that's only his 2nd incomplete pass. So finally, the defense is able to do something to disrupt his timing and finally try to get him out of this groove.
And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. The visitors' offense getting set to get back to work. Let's go back and scroll through some of their drives. One theme, Greg, going to keep emerging throughout. Too many turnovers.
Yeah, I think it's been a combination of just carelessness, right? Some sloppy play offensively that has caused some of them. But also, let's give some credit to the defense. I think in a lot of the cases, they're also forcing these takeaways, punching the ball out, going up for interceptions. They've been in the right place at the right time. So a combination of really good defense at times and at times really bad offense.
A 2nd down throw for Pickett. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Back to throw is Pickett. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down. Now here's a keeper on the zone read.
Nice job by the defense. They had that one well read from the beginning, Mike. Someone's responsible for the running back, but the key here was the defender responsible for the quarterback. Stays with him, keeps him to a short game.
That's to the right side. Caught by Goddard. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. On 4th down, here comes Jake Elliott for the Philadelphia field goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Eagles are able to get it back within a score.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Saints offense and Derek Carr set to take over once more. And we run you through the highlights here. It has been a very big performance from the quarterback position. Instrumental in leading and executing, and now trying to finish strong and take his team to the finish line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Carr. He'll look underneath here and find Kamara.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
That's caught by Hill. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. On the give, this is Kamara. And he'll wind his way to about the 38-yard line. Terrell Bernard, they're on the tackle. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. Here's 2nd and 9. Carr. This one on target to Olave. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. They'll try and run for this with Kamara. And he's not going to get there. Maybe he's looking for a cutback lane, but that certainly didn't develop. And now it's 4th down.
The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking first down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up 4th down.
And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. Oh, yeah. And he's going to be brought down here on what will turn out to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. From the shotgun, here's Pickett. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. On the play fake, it's Pickett. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The Saints offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. 1st down and 10. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 40-yard line.
Here's Carr throwing from the pistol. Left side into the hands of Olave. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Pistol give to Kamara. Still keeping the legs moving, somehow managing to turn that into a gain. 3rd down and 9. In motion is Hill. Carr from the gun on 3rd down. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
As this clock continues to tick, we're getting dangerously close here to do-or-die territory. But after that 3rd down sack, real good chance of getting off the field. No points allowed. Let's see if their offense now can do their job, because defense certainly did theirs.
The Saints lining up in punt formation as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The visitors' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down, a pickup of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Man in motion is Smith. Pass downfield is caught by Brown. And he will go all the way. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Greg, how often do we say it's a one-possession game, but that's a 2-part story? Part 1 taken care of right there with the touchdown.
All right, Mike, so they go down and they get the all-important touchdown. But only half the time is this truly a one-score game. They need this 2-point conversion here to tie it up.
Big play for the Eagles as they will try for 2. He'll run, and he's going to be stopped in the backfield, taken down back at the 3.
I don't love the call. I mean, all week you practice these gotta-have-it plays. Every call sheet, Mike, has 3 or 4 plays that are down here in the goal line that could also be used as 2-point plays. I think to simply turn it around and just hand the ball to your running back, gotta be a little bit more creative. That's a big missed opportunity.
So the lead is down to just 2 now in the 4th quarter as they kick it off. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The home team's offense and Chris Olave getting ready for their next possession. And he's had some kind of game. They made it a point to get him involved early. Boy, did that pay great dividends to this point. Carr now to throw on 1st down. And the coverage right there. This ball knocked away. It's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. A give up the middle with Kamara. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. He's going to lose a yard. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Here's Carr. He'll look middle here, and there's Olave. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. Punt team out, ready to send this one away. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The visitors' offense ready to take over once again. They trail by 2 and will start this drive with 1st and 10. throwing Pickett. Open man left side is Brown. He's got it. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. They'll run here. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. Here is a big one. 3rd down and 2. They'll stick to the ground. Now a stoppage for an injured player, and it's Saquon Barkley who appears to be shaken up. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Here comes the Eagles punt team. They forced a punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter. And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. The Saints offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll work the middle here with Kamara. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Carr now on 2nd down. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the first down.
That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2.
At the 47-yard line.
Carr to throw. To the left side, in the hands of Hill. A gain there of 16 yards. First down, New Orleans.
Anybody who thought this coach was going to get conservative with this late lead is sadly mistaken, Mike. They're out here still throwing haymakers with this passing game. They're not content with just having the lead. They're looking to increase it.
They'll run on first down with Kamara. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. The training staff going to look, and we'll step out for a moment. On first down, they'll stay with Kamara on the ground. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
At the 17-yard line.
They'll go again here with Kamara. And nothing doing on that one. He'll go down behind the line.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground? This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? You're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
On the return is Rodgers. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Eagles offense about ready to take over once more. The deficit is 5, so they'll try to put a drive together here. They'll begin it with 1st and 10. From the gun is Pickett. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
So after surrendering their 6th sack of the game, I looked down on the sideline, Mike, and found their offensive line coach. He grabbed his headset, removed it, and he slammed it on the ground. And truthfully, I don't blame him. His unit has been getting worked up front all day in pass protection.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Pickett. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
This has been a masterful game plan defensively. I mean, not only have they found their mismatches and been able to exploit them, it's led to 7 sacks so far. I mean, even when the offense seems to make an adjustment, Mike, the defense just still seems to be one step ahead.
The crowd cranking it up another notch before 3rd and long. Man in motion is Smith. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Gotta let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. The home team's offense ready to get back at it. And now, following the desperation turnover on downs, they're going to start with it 1st and goal. They'll run here with Kamara. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Alvin Kamara. Touchdown, New Orleans.
And that's exactly how you stress all week finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Grupe able to add the extra point. And the Saints will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. After the touchdown, it's Grupe to kick this one away. Here's Smith to return it. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense ready to come back out for this next possession. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. So the Eagles will use their first time out here, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. They'll drop to throw. That one is caught by Campbell. And he's out of bounds with the 1st down, so they get a new set of downs, and just as importantly, stop the clock. Pistol snap back to Pickett. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Pickett to throw. The coverage too strong that side. The ball batted away and incomplete. Noise reverberating off the roof. Very loud before 3rd down. Here's Pickett now. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, like living in these 3rd and long situations. Must pass is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Gotta let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. Now, out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. And they're looking to get back to their winning ways after the loss in Week 2. They'd go to 2-1 if they can hold on here. This drive starts with 1st and 10. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. They're going to go right back to Kamara. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. It's a give now to Kamara. Trying to drive his way forward. I think he is short, and he is. That means fourth down coming up.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground, Mike. There was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
48-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Saints will extend their lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
The visitors' offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started. This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. So this one, a win for the Saints. And right away, you can point to the turnover battle. Always key. Tells the story so often. It did here again today. Their offense didn't turn it over at all. They finished on the plus side with the takeaways. As a result, they're going to come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Saints are winners, as we say so long from New Orleans.